Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to a sold-out crowd here in Chicago, Illinois, in the Allstate Arena, the final stop for WWE 2K18. Welcome to Raw's exclusive pay-per-view, Armageddon, and what a way to kick us off and to steal from Matt's YT13. Here we go! Thank you so much for joining us here tonight for an absolutely incredible jam-packed show from start to finish, and there is no better way to kick us off with than the architect, the man, Seth freaking Rollins, who is here tonight for one reason and one reason only: to get revenge on Rusev. For the past 3 weeks of Monday Night Raw, building up to this pay-per-view from Survivor Series pay-per-view, Rusev has heinously attacked Seth Rollins for no apparent reason. No one knows why, no one knows the reason. He has assaulted Seth Rollins. He has put him right through my announce table, right out here in front of me. He's attacked him backstage. He attacked him backstage in the backstage area 5 seconds after Seth Rollins had gone to General Manager Triple H and said, "I want Rusev at Armageddon." He got his wish. He leaves the office and Rusev is there, and bam! Rusev again continues the attack. Now, Renee Young did catch up with Rusev, and I said it in the match card video. Rusev is guaranteed to win this match, and when he does, he will finally explain why he has been after Seth Rollins. But this is an incredible way to kick us off here at Armageddon. Thank you so much for joining us for the final show of WWE 2K18 before we go to 2K19. The first show of 2K19 will be SmackDown Live's exclusive pay-per-view Battleground, so make sure you tune in, make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're new, hit the notification button, leave your thoughts in the comment section, but leave a like on this video most importantly. But Seth Rollins looks absolutely geared up and ready to go here tonight. And this is just what I'm talking about. Look at the t-shirt that Rusev's wearing. He just doesn't care. Rusev has no care in the world. He takes Seth freaking Rollins t-shirt. He takes out the Seth and replaces it with Rusev Crush. So it almost reads Rusev Crush freaking Rollins. The mind games of Rusev over the past few weeks. We know Rusev hasn't exactly had the greatest year on Universe Mode. We know that. We know he hasn't had the greatest of times. He's failed with the European Championship. He failed with the United States Championship. He hoped that he would move on to the main event scene, but failed in his conquest to that. So this is quite an interesting matchup. Seth Rollins wants to be in that main event scene. Has also lacked winning the big ones. His last major win was at SummerSlam when he defeated AJ Styles, who will be in action later on tonight. Since then, he's lost to Lars Sullivan, he's lost to Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows of the Club. He's lost a triple threat match to AJ Styles and Aleister Black for a number one contenders match. But here we go. The bell is sound. First contest of the evening. Chicago is absolutely ready. And these two just staring a hole at each other. Who is going to make the first move? And Rusev walks straight up to Rollins. And Rollins fires off with the right hand. And Rollins unloaded on Rusev early on in the matchup. And Seth Rollins got a lot of anger, a lot of hate building up over the past few weeks. And he looks to unleash it all here in Chicago. Oh, and Rusev counter. Rusev counters. And now it's Rusev's turn to deliver some clubbing blows of his own with a knife fist chop and a kick to the midsection of Seth Rollins. And now it's Rollins in the corner, backed up in the corner. But Rollins now counters. And now it's Rusev in the corner, who is under pressure from Rollins. These two just trading haymakers early on in the matchup. And Rusev now have a shot and a headbutt to Seth Rollins. And Rusev with another shot. Rollins struggling here. Rollins maybe realised he shouldn't have been trading blows. But oh, and there's an enziguri out of nowhere. Catching Rusev on the side of the head. Rusev got a bit too confident. Started taunting Rollins. And now it's Rollins in control. And Rollins with a shot. And another shot. And another shot. Rusev is leaning against the rope. Rusev is in trouble. Clothesline out the ring. And Rollins able to catch a breather. No. He gets straight on the top turnbuckle. Rusev stirring to his feet on the outside. Seth Rollins on the top rope. What are we going to see? Knees to the side of the head. Rollins putting it all on the line here tonight. Seth Rollins said he was going to come here tonight for a fight. And he looks just to do that now. And Seth Rollins now on the outside. Maybe thinking springboard knee. Very vintage of Seth Rollins. And he connects. Beautifully executed there. And now going up top. Seth Rollins wants to finish this one early. He wants to finish it early. Phoenix splash, but Rusev moves out the way. Seth Rollins went high risk just too much. And Rusev with a huge super kick. Rollins went high risk one too many times. Rusev scouted it. And now Rollins looks to be in trouble with this matchup. Here at Armageddon, our opening contest in what should be an incredible night. Main evented by Aleister Black. And there's a knee to the midsection versus Bray Wyatt for the World Heavyweight Championship. The club, Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson, team up to face the brand new team, an unlikely team of AJ Styles, who was clicked out of the club, and Shinsuke Nakamura. Of course, the 30-minute Iron Man match for the United States Championship as Dolph Ziggler looks to reclaim his United States Championship against Finn Balor. Plus much, much more to come tonight. And Rusev with a belly to belly, and Rusev seems to have slowed the pace down now. Seems to have slowed it down as he goes for the first cover of the matchup. He gets a counter two. Will he get a three? No, Rollins just gets the shoulder up. Rusev now slowing down the pace. This is what he needs to do. He needs to have Seth Rollins grounded, slow the pace down. You do not want Rollins to get to his feet and to pick up the pace. You don't want him flying because it does mean trouble. And now Rusev, just look at the strength, just manhandling Rollins with an inverted fall away slam and taunting again his capacity crowd here in Chicago. These are one of these crowds where you never know what they're going to do. But I think when you have someone in the ring like Seth Rollins, you're always going to get cheered and the bad guys will always get booed. And a huge clothesline by Rusev goes in the corner again, stomping away. This is a new Rusev that we're seeing here as Rollins trying to get to his feet. And again Rusev with a huge clothesline. This is a new Rusev, a more aggressive Rusev. Much more goal orientated. Just look at the strength, the way he picks Rollins up from the ground and throws him back down. Since Rollins went for that Phoenix splash early on, he has not been the same since Rusev moved out the way. Oh, and a kick to the side of the leg. This is one way to make a difference as Rusev attacking the leg of Seth Rollins. He can't hit his finisher move with the knee. He can't hit the knee. He can't hit the curb stomp. Oh, and Rollins again barely kicking out here. This match seems to be in the favour of Rusev. This is how Rusev wanted it. He's no longer with Lana. Told him he doesn't need her services. He's happy to be the husband and wife, but he does not need her services at ringside. As Rollins fighting back. Rollins fighting back with everything he's got. Throws Rusev to the outside. Rusev getting back to his feet, and look at Seth Rollins in the middle of the ring. Seth Rollins seems to be building up some momentum, building up some aggression. And Rusev gets planted down as Seth Rollins flies through the ring. And this capacity crowd is right. This is awesome indeed. As Rollins gets back to his feet. Rollins going high risk again. This time it paid off and sends Rusev into the steel steps. Rollins seems to be picking up the momentum now. Throws him into the barricade. Rusev bounces off and he gets thrown back in there again. Oh, and a shot. And I believe, if I can see correctly, Rusev has been busted open with that shot on the barricade. And now sent into the ring. And now Seth Rollins going up top again. He seems to be going a lot more high risk than he normally does in these matches. Maybe he knows he needs to pull off something extra extraordinary to put Rusev away. This time, double knees, takes down Rusev. And goes for the cover. Rollins' first cover of the matchup is enough to put Rusev away. No, and Rusev kicks out again at a counter two. Rollins continuing the attack. This is what Rusev does not want. He does not want Rollins to continue this assault. He's already bleeding as Rollins now going to exploit that cut with shots to the head of Rusev, pouring more blood. That's going to affect. Look at these shots from Rollins. This is a more aggressive side of Rollins now. 3 weeks of frustration building up here. Again, another shot and the blood pouring out of Rusev now. And Rusev runs around, confusing Seth Rollins there. And Rollins counters the shot. And Rollins bounces off and goes straight into a brick wall of Rusev. Going to go for it again, but Rusev scouted it and plants down Seth Rollins. And again, Rusev in control of this matchup. And Rusev now with a shot and with a throw. Landed Seth Rollins on the back of his neck. This crowd here in Chicago in the Allstate Arena trying to get Seth Rollins back in this matchup. And Rusev again plants him down. How much more punishment can Rollins take? Maybe we'll see it here. Counter 2. Is it 3? No. And Rollins again barely getting that shoulder off the canvas. Maybe the weight of Rusev is too much to get full leverage of that shoulder up. Again, another shot by Rusev. Obviously, the blood pouring down his face is not affecting Rusev. If anything, it's probably making him more angry. And Rusev again slowing down the pace and throws Seth Rollins on the ropes. Taking the energy out of Seth here. A shot again to the midsection. Maybe Rusev knows what he has to do to wear him down. Attack the midsection. Stop the breathing. And again another shot. Oh, what's Rusev having here? And sends him into the turnbuckle. And takes him. German suplex. And again lands on the back of his neck. Rollins needs to somehow switch this match around. Counter 2. Is it 3? And again Rollins gets the shoulder up. Rusev now can't get frustrated. This could be a big win for Rusev here. Again another shot. Again another shot. And now with a boot right into the face of Seth Rollins in the corner. The longer this match goes on, the more it seems to anger Rusev as he runs and delivers the knee into the sternum of Seth Rollins. And now what does Rusev have in store here? But Seth Rollins, wait a minute, the back of Rusev has given way here. The back of Rusev has given way. And Rollins with a drop kick. And now it's Rollins' turn to once again try and build some momentum. Build some momentum in this matchup. And Rollins now up top. Gonna deliver the right hand to the open wound of Rusev. This capacity crowd chanting along. But Rusev pushes him away. Doesn't get to a 10 count. And again Rollins with a shot, and Rusev trying to get away. Trying to get away from Rollins. As Rollins sends him away and hits him with a blockbuster vintage Seth Rollins here. And Seth Rollins, beautifully executed dropkick here. You cannot deny how good of an athlete Seth Rollins is. And there's a shot to the midsection. And there's a back heel kick. Oh my God. And the referee might have to get involved here and check that cut of Rusev. This is not what we like to see nonetheless. But Seth Rollins doesn't look like he's going to wait. Tells the referee to get out the way. And Rollins from behind plants down Rusev. Goes for a cover. Will Seth Rollins put the Bulgarian Brute away? Counter 2. And no, and again Rusev kicks out. Now it's Rollins wondering, what does he have to do to put Rusev away? Again a shot. Countered by Rusev with a shot of his own. Now it's Rollins countering with a shot of his own. And Rollins again plants him down. And Rollins now gonna go up top. Is Rollins thinking frog splash, connects, changing position in midway. Seth Rollins in the cover. Is Seth Rollins put Rusev away? No, he only gets a 2.9. Incredible, incredible flight from Seth Rollins there. Changing position mid-flight to plant that 5-star frog splash perfectly on Rusev. And now Rollins fires back with the right hand. But a jawbreaker counter from Rusev. And Rusev here looks to finish the match up. Rusev hits him with the match car. Center of the ring. The match car connects on Rollins. Beautifully executed match car. Rollins, it's over, ladies and gentlemen. There's no way that Rollins can kick out. Yes, he does. Seth Rollins kicks out of the match car. The match continues. And Rusev now showing his anger. Showing his anger, but Rollins counters. And Rollins, wait a minute, Rollins here. Rollins with a roll-up from behind. Rollins, roll up. No, and Rusev kicks out of the counter one. Doesn't want that to go any further. Float over and DDT by Rollins. Just like that, it went from Rusev in control to Seth Rollins in control. I can't believe Seth Rollins kicked out the matchka. Now Rollins on the outside. Gonna go for knee. No, Rusev scouted it. Saw it coming. And a thunderous clothesline takes him down. And now Rusev. Uh-oh. What does he have here? Has Rollins up and plants him down with that inverted spine buster. Goes for the cover. Will Rusev put away Seth Rollins? No, and Rollins kicks out again. Rollins showing great heart and determination to not give up. Again, as we take you back, watch this matchka. How did Seth Rollins kick out of that? I do not know. But as we continue this matchup, Rusev continues to be in control. Oh, wait a minute. Rollins counters. I think he might have been going for matchka again. And Rollins goes over. Abracadabra kick to the face of Rusev. He countered the matchka. Connected with the abracadabra. There's one. There's two. No, and a kick out from Rusev. Rollins thought he might have had him there. Rollins thought he might have had him away there. And now it's Rusev trying to get back to his feet. Rollins says, let's go. Oh, wait a minute. I think Rollins might have been going there. Might have been going for the knee. But Rusev got to go for matchka. Beautifully executed counter by Rollins. And Rollins sends him into the turnbuckle. Rollins has countered two matchkas. Has he got the strength? Look at the strength of Rollins when he hits buckle bomb to Rusev. And now Rollins up top. This time, Phoenix Splash connects. The Phoenix Splash connects. Is it over? There's two. Rollins has done it. No, and Rusev kicks out again. What a matchup here, ladies and gentlemen. You're only going to see this action on Monday Night Raw. And Rusev fires back with a counter. And Rusev gonna go for matchka one more time. No, countered again by Rollins. Rollins from behind. Rollins hits him with the knee. The knee connects. Rollins drags him to the center of the ring. There's one, there's two, and Seth Rollins has defeated Rusev. What a matchup. What a matchup. Absolutely incredible action to kick us off at Armageddon. Absolutely incredible. Both of these men put it all out on the line. I don't know how Rusev kicked out of that, but Rollins countered not one, but two matchkas. He kicked out of one. Look at this 5-star frog splash. Changing position midway. But that was not enough to put Rusev away. It was the matchka countered midway. And then the knee from Rollins that put him away. Look at this. Look at this matchka. Unbelievable. But it was Rollins who walks away tonight as the victor. But what is next for Seth Rollins in WWE 2K18? Make sure you stay tuned because it's going to be a hell of a ride. Congratulations to Seth Rollins, a hard-fought victory. What a way to kick us off. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for the triple threat match for the Raw Women's Championship. Charlotte defends against Ember Moon and the new attitude of Sasha Banks. I've been looking forward to this one all week, but it's been rather scary because I cannot imagine what it would be like if Sasha Banks and Bayley both win the SmackDown and Raw Women's Championships over the next couple of weeks. I don't know if I could see it. I don't know if I would have seen it. Nikki Cross has definitely assembled a unit. Well, Ember Moon is the rightful #1 contender. She defeated Paige. She defeated Nia Jax to get that opportunity. You may look back and the match was actually ruined by Nikki Cross, Bayley and Sasha Banks. But General Manager Triple H did say that after all, Ember Moon was about to win. It was a Survivor Series when the trio made their debut. They ruined the traditional Survivor Series matchup for the women's division. They took out Peyton Royce, Billie Kay, Charlotte, Alexa Bliss. They took out Nia Jax on Raw, Paige. We haven't seen Paige or Nia Jax since. They took out Ember Moon last week. Absolute destruction. The same on SmackDown. They've taken out Becky Lynch. They've taken out Alexa Bliss again. They've taken out pretty much anyone. They've taken out Asuka as well. They have literally ruined the women's division. They have one goal in mind, and that is to both be champions. And we can see one of them tonight. Well, this capacity crowd in Chicago is happy to see Sasha Banks nonetheless. Maybe they like the new attitude. I, for one, don't. They've caused absolute havoc, and I am not a fan of seeing it. But nonetheless, it is what it is. And here comes the champion, who would love nothing more than to take out Sasha Banks here tonight. No robe. Charlotte said to me backstage, I managed to catch up with her. She said there's no robe tonight. There's no jacket. It's pure business. Charlotte looks ready to go. Don't forget, at Survivor Series, she did suffer internal injuries and a minor concussion. Will that play a factor in this match? She's only had one match since coming back from that injury, and that was on Raw, where she lost to Sasha Banks for Banks to earn to be in this matchup. Originally, it was just going to be Charlotte and Ember Moon, but Charlotte put the opportunity on the line. Triple H agreed, and Sasha Banks won with help of Nikki Cross. Well, that is what it is for the Raw Women's Championship. And Sasha Banks goes straight for Ember Moon and delivers a bulldog and walks straight up to Charlotte. This is what we want to see. Charlotte versus Sasha Banks as she hits a swinging neck breaker on Charlotte. And Ember Moon is like a bit stunned as to what's going on. And now Charlotte with a neck breaker on Ember Moon. Ember Moon not got out of starting gate yet. She's the only one who hasn't hit an offensive move yet. And now Charlotte goes straight. Oh, wait a minute. She went for a T-bone on Sasha Banks, but Banks reverses into a roll-up. But Charlotte reverses it back. Ember Moon just stays and watches. God, that could have been lucky. Ember Moon could have easily lost this matchup just by standing and watching. Who knows if Charlotte or Banks was able to kick out. And Charlotte, backbreaker to Banks. And now Ember Moon looks to get a bit of advantage with a Northern Light suplex on Charlotte. And Charlotte, oh wait a minute, Sasha Banks was going for a hurricane, oh my god! Sasha Banks went for a Frankensteiner. Charlotte reversed it into an alley-oop powerbomb and just sent her neck first, throat first shall we say, on the ropes. And Ember Moon plants down Sasha Banks. Now, I don't know if it's just me, ladies and gentlemen, being stupid or being crazy, but if I was Ember Moon and Charlotte, after all the trouble that Nikki Cross, Sasha Banks has caused, I would literally be teaming up to take that bitch out. I would take Sasha Banks out of this matchup and have the one-on-one match that it was meant to be. And now Charlotte, this time, hits the T-bone suplex. Ember Moon on the outside trying to catch a bit of a break here. As Sasha Banks now. Sasha Banks gonna go for that neck breaker. Yes, she does. And Ember Moon just in the ring in time. Went for a scoop slam. Banks countered. Incredible counter from Banks now in control of this matchup. And now Banks stalking Ember Moon, or is she stalking Charlotte? I don't know. Oh, maybe she was going for a backstabber on Ember Moon, but Ember Moon scouted it and saw it coming. And Ember Moon goes for a sunset flip powerbomb. Charlotte has her back turned. Oh, and a kick out lucky enough from Sasha Banks. Charlotte really needs to have her eyes on the ball here as she goes for a neck breaker. Ember Moon counters that. She didn't have the best of starts, but she's definitely turned this match around. Plants it down with a fireman's carry. And Ember Moon. Oh, great counter again from Sasha Banks. Sasha Banks has definitely been impressive here. Again with a Hurricane Runner to Ember Moon. Charlotte gets back in there, breaks it up. There's a forearm. Oh, what does Charlotte have in store here? She has Sasha Banks on the ropes. Maybe she could just leave her there. Just leave her there. Belly to German suplex from Ember Moon, and she's going up top. Is she thinking Eclipse? Is she thinking Eclipse? The move that nearly won her the match is going for it. No! Moved out the way. Charlotte moved it, scouted it, saw it coming. And Charlotte now hoists her up. Oh, and she went for almost like a widow's peak. But Sasha Banks, chop blocked, and now covering Ember Moon. Is Sasha Banks going to steal it? No. Could you imagine if Sasha Banks stole that to add insult to injury? And now Sasha Banks stalking Ember Moon. Charlotte on the outside. Backstabber connects. And she locks it in. The bag statement. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. That's actually good strategy from Sasha Banks. She knew she couldn't have the submission hold locked in. Who knows if Ember Moon was going to tap. So she hits the backstabber. Goes for the cover. Charlotte's in the ring. Charlotte's in the ring. Sasha Banks is the Raw Women's Champion, for God's sake. Ah, this is not what I wanted. Incredible triple threat match. Sasha Banks, love her or hate her, Very, very smart finish there. Absolutely impressive. She scouted this match up well. She didn't even have Nikki Cross out here. But she was just one step ahead. Look at this. Seeing a Widow's Peak. She come in, chop block Charlotte. Ember Moon has a nasty landing. She takes out Charlotte. Charlotte falls to the outside. She hits the backstabber. Goes for the bank statement. Realises that Charlotte will probably get in enough time to break it up. So goes for a cover. And now we have a new Raw Women's Champion. Well, ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, it is the semi-finals of the Tag Team Title Tournament. Authors of Pain go against Sanity. These are the brackets. The winner of these will face either Revival or Usos at the Royal Rumble to crown the brand new championships, which are still possession of the one. Well, Paul Aaron is still part of the Authors of Pain. There was a lot of talk that he wasn't going to be a part of this team anymore, that he was going to hang up his boots for once and for all, his jacket, I guess you could say. And leave the Authors of Pain to do what they can do best, and that is dominate their tag team division. But ladies and gentlemen, if you're quite confused as to why this whole tournament has come about, let me explain. It was at the SummerSlam pay-per-view where Bray Wyatt and Sami Zayn actually defeated the Usos to become the Ultimate Undisputed Tag Team Champions. Now, when Bray Wyatt then went to Survivor Series and win the World Heavyweight Championship, he was told by General Manager Triple H that if he wants to be champion, he has to do double duty. Which means defending your World Heavyweight Championship at the pay-per-view, defending the Tag Team Championships on a Raw pay-per-view, SmackDown pay-per-view, dual branded pay-per-view. So there's going to be pay-per-views where you have to compete twice. However, Bray Wyatt refused to do this, and Triple H said, okay, you've got one option. Drop a championship, keep the other one. And of course, Bray Wyatt's no fool. He's no idiot. He knows which one he wants to keep. And that, of course, is the World Heavyweight Championship, which means the Tag Team Championships are vacated. However, they still have the Tag Team Championships in their possession. So I don't know how they're going to get it off them. But this tournament was created, and that's why we have this tournament going on. As I said, the final culminates at the Royal Rumble. The road to WrestleMania begins at the Royal Rumble, and what an opportunity for a brand new Tag Team Champions to be created and to be crowned. It's going to be an incredible season on WWE 2K18. Well, Sanity has been a dominant tag team over the past few years. They look to continue their reign. This is going to be quite an interesting test for both of these. A lot of people say that Authors of Pain are unstoppable, but the same thing said about Sanity. Both dominant tag teams, so it's going to be very interesting to see who's going to be stopped in this one. Obviously, we know the semi-finals from Battleground pay-per-view is going to be Usos versus Revival. Again, two dominant tag teams. This is going to be an incredible semi-finals and an incredible final at the Royal Rumble. We're going to have the best tag team as tag team champions. There's no doubt about that. Now, will this match go on for a while, or is this match going to be quickly ended? Well, here we go, ladies and gentlemen, the semi-finals of the Tag Team Championship Tournament. Sanity versus Authors of Pain, two of the most dominant tag teams in the division and a running STO from Authors of Pain starts this match off very quickly. And I did just say before this matchup, is this match going to be fast-paced? Is it going to be quickly ended? There's a belly-to-belly suplex. Takes down Eric Young. It's amazing, really, when you look at what Eric Young has done. Someone with his many years of experience in the business, taking Alexander Wolf and Killian Dane and Snake Eyes to Eric Young and just taking him to such high places in the WWE. And look at this from the Authors of Pain with a powerbomb. And this could be over in just a matter of minutes, ladies and gentlemen. This could be over so quickly. Goes for the cover, but realises he can't do it as Killian Dane distracting the ref. And Eric Young now trying to reverse the pressure as he goes for a swinging neck breaker. This was a great tournament created by General Manager Triple H, joining forces with General Manager of SmackDown Live, Shane McMahon, to come up with this tournament. And as we said, on Battleground, the first show of 2K19 will feature Usos versus the Revival, the second semi-final match, and then them two teams, the winner of it and them, the winner of this match, and of course their one, will go to the Royal Rumble, and we will crown back brand new tag team champions. And again, as Killian Dane just brought a steel chair in there, and again Killian Dane now distracting, I believe that's Akam. Oh my god, look at the strength of Eric Young. Electric chair. I thought he was going to get him on the chair there. Uh-oh, and now he's lining him up. Eric Young lining him up. What does he have in store? Eric Young, is he thinking pile driver? We know he likes to use that signature maneuver. Hits it with a pile driver. And now he drags the helpless body of Akam. I believe it's Akam. It could be Razor. But the referee, the cover, now it's Paul Ellering distracting the referee. Managers for both sides now causing a big problem in this matchup. As Eric Young with a double axe handle off the second rope. Now, if you haven't heard my videos, I did say something extraordinary, and that will be that we will crown brand new tag team champions on WWE 2K19. But I want you guys to create the brand new tag team championships for me. I want you guys to get WWE 2K19 on the Xbox One. As Authors of Pain now dragging Eric Young to their corner in dangerous territory and makes the tag. Uh-oh. And it's this Razor, I believe. I've probably got these names mixed up, I do apologise, but he's lining up Eric Young, and he looks to hit a powerbomb of his own. This will be the second one that Young has received, and he bridges over for the cover. And Alexander Wolf using his head as a weapon, as a battering ram, but he breaks up the cover nowhere anyway. Oh, and Eric Young, counter, great counter. Countering that belly to belly. Uh-oh, but he gets caught straight back up. Uh-oh. Oh, God. Slamming it right into the turnbuckle pads and then throws him down. As I was saying, oh, wait a minute. Here's a tag to Alexander Wolf. I will get to what I want to say, but a tag to Alexander Wolf is made. Oh, and he gets a running STO. He took a bit too much time to get into this matchup. But as I was saying, I want you guys to get an Xbox One if you don't already have it, or if you do, purchase WWE 2K19. I want you guys to create a tag team championship title. Oh, wait a minute. Uh-oh. Look at the strength of Alexander Wolf. Oh, and he sits him down with a powerbomb. Sit out powerbomb. This has been signature maneuver after signature maneuver. Goes for a cover. Is it enough to put the Authors of Pain away? Will Sanity advance? No, and a kick out of two. Whoever creates the best tag team championships, I'm going to try and finish now. I will personally use in my universe mode for the whole of 2K19. I will not change it unless I decide to change up the universe mode. But I will use your championship belt. I will give you full credit for it. I will give you a shout out if you want it. And anything else you want, you let me know. Uh-oh, look at the strength here of Authors of Pain. Slamming him down, and Paul Ellering likes that on the outside. Still to come tonight, a lot more. We have that huge United States Championship match, the rubber match, 30-minute Iron Man match with Finn Balor defending the United States Championship against Dolph Ziggler. I cannot wait for that one. These two are going to absolutely steal the show. This could easily be match of the year without a doubt. But we'll talk more about that in another video nonetheless. Also, Aleister Black challenges Bray Wyatt for the World Heavyweight Championship. We know that Sami Zayn will be in Bray Wyatt's corner, but who was he talking to on Raw with the mask on? He says, welcome back. You're finally home with your family. I don't know who it is. I don't know what's going on, but you'll see him later on tonight if you haven't seen him before. So it's going to be very interesting to see how that goes. And we've also got that huge tag team matchup. AJ Styles teams with an unlikely foe of Shinsuke Nakamura to take on the club. And a rake of the eyes there on Wolf. Oh, just look at the manhandling. Authors are playing a vicious, aggressive, but you cannot deny it. They are very good at what they do. They isolate their opponents. They wear them down. They take them to their territory. And there's an Irish whip in the corner again. This is not where you want to be. But here comes the tag. Oh, just look at this vicious assault. Alexander Wolf held up in the ropes and just brutally assaulted by these two. Oh, wait a minute. But he managed to dodge out the way. He somehow dodged out of the way. Counters Razor or Akam. I don't know who's who. But nonetheless, now sends the Authors of Pain into their territory, into their corner. And here's a tag to Eric Young now. Oh, what do these two have in store? What do they have in store? Eric Young runs that spear into the corner. And look at Wolf keeping him down. And there's an uppercut. Great teamwork. We said it, these two are both incredible teams. Their chemistry is undeniable. They have dominated the tag team division. And I'm quite surprised that this is our semi-final match. You know what? If you would have told me a couple of weeks ago that this was going to be one of the matches, I would have said it would have been the final. But the winner of this will face either the Usos or the Revival at the Royal Rumble. Usos, the last tag team champions before the Wyatt family. But there's an elbow off the top rope. Counter one, counter two, and a kick out of 2.9. Look at the size of Killian Dane as well on the outside. Just watching this matchup with interest. You got to think if the manager started brawling, who's going to come out on top? Paul Ellering or Killian Dane? I know I've had my money on. Oh, wait a minute. Is Young thinking pile driver again? And a second pile driver. Such a dangerous move. Has caused so many injuries in the past, but he goes for a cover. Uh-oh, but Authors of Pain, partner, comes back in there and breaks up the count. This is the thing with tag team matches. You need to have eyes at the back of your head. You need to make sure that the opponent partner is not going to get involved in the match and stop it. Oh, wait a minute, but look at this. German suplex from Wolf takes down. And look at Eric Young firing away. And he's just busted open Authors of Pain member. There and there. Went for a double axe handle again. We knew from the beginning that this match was going to be physical, but I did not expect it like that. But I think Authors of Pain are one of these teams where if you bust them open and punish them, they get annoyed because they're not used to taking punishment like this. They're used to being the ones giving out the punishment, and there's a Russian leg sweep to Eric Young. I'm surprised that this match is still going. I did think this was going to be quite quick. I did think both teams were going to be giving it their all, which they are. But I didn't think this much punishment was going to be withstand, as Eric Young now makes the tag to Wolf as he comes on. You got one member of Authors of Pain on the outside trying to recover after that German suplex. And then you got the other one in the ring busted open. And now Wolf now goes for a cover. And wait a minute. He's got his feet on the rope. Feet on the rope. Feet on the rope. And they're lucky enough, Authors of Pain still managed to kick out. And Wolf now, what does he have? Suplex into that turnbuckle. When was the last time that you saw the Authors of Pain getting punished like they are in this matchup? We knew Sanity was an incredible team, a physical team who dominates their opponents, but I did not expect it to go like this. And a fireman's carry takedown as well. I did not expect him to be taking this much punishment in this matchup. I think we could have an upset here tonight. Authors of Pain were the favourites to win this. Oh, wait, but that could change so quickly with that huge sit-out powerbomb. But Eric Young distracting the ref. Eric Young distracting the ref, but the referee manages to get down for the cover. Counter two, and Killian Dane just pulled the referee out from the ring. Killian Dane being a huge factor in this matchup for Sanity. He hasn't done anything all match. Until then, when he knew Wolf was not going to be able to kick out of that sit-out powerbomb, he pulled the referee's feet out. He might have just saved sanity in this matchup. He might have just saved this match for sanity. And a tag to Razor now. I literally thought Authors of Pain had this one in the bag, and I think they did. And a huge clothesline nearly takes the head off the shoulders of Wolf, but he still manages to move out the way, and he hits a neck breaker. Where has the fight of sanity come from? Where has the fight and determination from Authors of Pain come from? And now Wolf now lining up Razor. Look at that strength to hoist him up. Sit out powerbomb of his own, and this time he goes for a cover. 1, 2. Oh, wait a minute. Now Paul Ellering pulls out the referee from his side. Absolutely unbelievable scenes here in this semi-finals of the Tag Team Championship Tournament. First, a sit-out powerbomb for Akam, but the count was broken up as Killian Dane pulled the referee out. Alexander Wolf hit a sit-out powerbomb on Razor. He was going to get a free count, but Paul Ellering pulls out the referee. We're on a stalemate here tonight between these guys, and Wolf again still fighting. But Razor still fighting. Oh, goes for a German suplex, countered by Wolf. And Wolf goes for a German suplex, countered by Razor. Back and forth matchup. Countered again from Wolf. And Akam just knocked Eric Young off the apron. And again, Wolf takes him down with that fireman's carry. He's got him in a cover. 1, 2. Oh, and again, Akam just breaks up the count. He might have took the referee out a bit there as well. Might have took the referee out. The referee is down. This match has gone to complete carnage. Killian Dane, Paul Ellering, the managers, pulling the referee out, saving their teams. And now Alexander Wolf lining up Razor. Gonna go for that sit-out powerbomb again. Look at the strength. Unbelievable impact. The cover. 1, 2, 3. Oh, no. It's not over. I thought it was over, but Akam just broke it up. Eric Young was a bit slow to get to him there to stop him. And now Alexander Wolf choking him out. Frustration being shown. And Razor struggling. Akam gets involved. But now look at Alexander Wolf taking it to Akam. Goes for a suplex, countered. And he gets a suplex. This match has been absolutely unbelievable. As Alexander Wolf now crawling to his partner. Gets the tag to Eric Young. Oh, and look at the headbutt from Razor. Stopping the momentum of Eric Young, who will go to the Royal Rumble to face either the Usos or Revival for the brand new Tag Team Champions on WWE 2K18. Young goes for a chop block, countered by Razor. Goes for a shot for the body. Eric Young counters with a shot to the head. And a clothesline out the ring. And Eric Young gaining some separation there, trying to catch a breather. This match has been so physical on both teams. And now taken back into the ring. And Eric Young delivers a huge elbow. And no longer is just stalking him. Oh, wait a minute. Razor takes the opportunity to get a tag to Akam. And Akam goes for a big boot, but his momentum is stopped by Eric Young. And now Eric Young pouncing away at Akam. I cannot believe how this match has gone. Back and forth, back and forth. These have gone trading blows, trading signature maneuvers. Absolutely incredible. These two teams have done their homework. They've scouted their opponents. This is how much the Tag Team Championships mean to these two teams. Eric Young with a counter. Eric Young with a counter. Neckbreaker connects to Akam. Oh, wait a minute. Here we go. Here comes Sanity. Gonna see some double team maneuvers. Oh, and takes him down with a back body drop. I feel like this is the beginning of the end. Picks him up in that fireman's carry. Gonna go for a little run and slams him down to the ground. And I think this is gonna be it. He hasn't gone for a pin though. He hasn't gone for a pin. Maybe should have capitalised. As Razor is on the outside struggling to get to his feet. But now he gets back on the apron. And there's a neck breaker from Alexander Wolf. Akam is down. Oh, wait a minute. Now he's lining him up. Is he thinking sit out powerbomb? We know he likes to use it. We've seen it twice already. Will he connect? Hoists him up. The strength of Wolf slams him down with huge impact. Oh, wait a minute. Now Paul Ellering on the apron, distracting the ref. Eric Young gets rid of Razor. Takes him to the outside. I don't know how Paul Ellering and Killian Dane are still at ringside. I'm surprised they haven't been ejected yet. As Alexander Wolf knocked off the apron. And Killian Dane getting him up. Telling him to get back to his feet. Eric Young is just stunned. Stunned Akam with that right hook to the jaw. And again, another shot to the jaw. And again, Akam is stirring as he's sent into the corner. But Akam counters with a big boot. Shot to the back. Shot to the kidneys. Goes for a Russian leg sweep. Connects on Alexander Wolf. But Wolf now trying to get the tag. But now it's Killian Dane distracting Akam. Could you imagine their blows? Killian Dane against both Authors of Pain. Oh, wait a minute. German suplex by Alexander Wolf. Tags in Eric Young. Oh, wait a minute. Look, what does Eric Young have in store? What does Eric Young have in store? Eric Young gonna go for that jump in. Pile driver connects. Landed Akam right on his neck. Goes for the cover. Is it enough? 1, 2. Sanity is going to the finals of the tag team tournament at the Royal Rumble. What a matchup. What an unbelievable matchup between these two teams. They put everything they had on the line. They gave it all they could. Akam got busted open. It still didn't stop him. He carried on fighting. So did Razor. Sanity took in punishment as well. Paul Ellering for Authors of Pain and Killian Dane for Sanity on the outside made their impacts, distracting the referee, distracting their opponent, pulling the referee out. Look at this beautiful elbow drop from Eric Young. But ladies and gentlemen, at the Royal Rumble, it will be Sanity against either Authors of Pain or Revival for the brand new Tag Team Championships. Well, ladies and gentlemen, coming up next is the rubber match for the United States Championship. 30-minute Iron Man match. Finn Balor versus Dolph Ziggler. 30 minutes, whoever gains the most pinfalls or submissions in this match will walk out as the United States Champion. I cannot wait for this one. I've been looking forward to this one since it was announced. I cannot wait to see these two tear the house down in all day to become the United States Champion. It all started back at Survivor Series. At Survivor Series in the SmackDown vs. Raw series, Finn Balor from Monday Night Raw battled SmackDown's Braun Strowman. The winner got to face either the Intercontinental Champion on SmackDown or the United States Champion on Raw. Finn Balor won, walked straight into General Manager Triple H's office and demanded a matchup on Raw against Dolph Ziggler for the United States Championship. They had an absolute classic battle in the main event of Monday Night Raw, with Finn Balor coming out on top. Dolph Ziggler then demanded what his rematch clause at Armageddon. Triple H granted that, but he wanted to make this match extra special. So put, again, Dolph Ziggler versus Finn Balor one-on-one in the main event of Monday Night Raw. This time Dolph Ziggler came out on top and he got to pick the stipulation. So this is the rubber match. It's one apiece. Who wins the best series out of these two? But you're probably wondering why an Iron Man match. Dolph Ziggler said he likes to steal the show and he's going to prove why he is better than Finn Balor. But he's not facing Finn Balor here tonight. He needs to realise he is facing the Demon King, Finn Balor. An absolute incredible entrance from the Demon Finn Balor. I've got goosebumps, ladies and gentlemen, for this one. He's come out dressed as the Joker. He did say that Dolph Ziggler was a joke, that he's not been anywhere decent since 2012. But Dolph Ziggler knows what it takes. Neither of these men have been in an Iron Man match before. However, both have incredible endurance, incredible stamina. They've proven it before in matches and in Royal Rumbles. Now all they've got to do is continue with that, but just gain as many pinfalls or submissions as they can in this matchup. The last time Finn Balor dressed up as the Joker was at Survivor Series of last year, and he did defeat Sami Zayn for the Universal Championship. Is that a sign of things to come tonight? Don't forget, we had a kickoff show earlier tonight where the winner would face the United States Champion on the first Raw of WWE 2K18. Sheamus won that match. So Sheamus, no doubt, is watching this match with very, very good interest. Will he be facing Dolph Ziggler or will he be facing Finn Balor? We're about to find out, ladies and gentlemen. 30 minutes is on the clock in the top right-hand corner. Let's get it on. And we start off with a Carbonero type, and Dolph Ziggler sends Finn Balor into the corner. And the referee's going to get involved and get a break from these two. And they do break. Clean break from these two. Again with a carbonell time. This time it's Dolph Ziggler outpowering Finn Balor, sending him into the corner. And I think we're going to get another clean break as the referee gets in the middle of these two. Oh, but Dolph Ziggler with a shot. Dolph Ziggler not very happy about the joke comment. And Finn Balor goes straight for the headlock. And Finn Balor takes him down with a neck breaker early on. Remember, if these two are tied when the 30 minutes run out, we will go into overtime. This match will not end in a draw. Triple H has already said that. Oh, wait a minute. Finn Balor starting this match off very physical on the apron with Dolph Ziggler and plants him with a DDT on the apron. And Finn Balor very physical to start this match as this crowd in Chicago with the Let's Go Ziggler chants. This crowd are split nonetheless. As Ziggler counters with a hip toss. Ziggler hits a huge elbow drop, kicks up, and Balor trying to get to his feet. Now, it's interesting the way the tactics are going to be for this matchup. Do you just try and go for as many pinfalls as you can earlier on? Or do you just try and hurt your opponent early on? And then as the time kicks on, then you start going for covers because you've destroyed your opponent that much. That's the interesting thing in either match. What is your strategy? And facebuster by Dolph Ziggler. We know that one of Finn Balor's favourite matches of all time is the first ever Iron Man match at WrestleMania 12 for the WWE Championship between Shawn Michaels and Bret Hart. Probably the best Iron Man match we've ever had. So no doubt he's been scouting that match, watching it as a Northern-like suplex at Dolph Ziggler's feet just landed against the ropes. That's not what you want to see. Especially early on in this matchup. 27 minutes to go. We know Dolph Ziggler's been watching Iron Man matches, but he's been watching a lot more recent Iron Man matches. He said he watched Triple H versus The Rock at Judgment Day 2000. He watched Randy Orton versus John Cena at Bragging Rights 2009. And Finn Balor here going. Oh, it takes him down with the brainbuster. Oh, wait a minute. Dolph Ziggler's lining him up again. Finn Balor getting lined up again. Are we going to see another brainbuster? Yes, we do. A second brainbuster. But Balor not going for a cover. Is that strategy? Is this what I was saying early on? Is this Finn Balor's way of just punishing Dolph Ziggler early on? Oh, no way. He goes for a cover now. He hopes it. Will Finn Balor get the first fall in this matchup? No. Ziggler kicks out. And wait a minute. Finn Balor now. And springboard. Hits him with the senton. And Finn Balor seems to be in control of this matchup. But now the crowd in Chicago cheering for Finn Balor. I said this was an impartial crowd. And Dolph Ziggler, nice quickness to get away. And there's a drop kick. Beautifully executed drop kick. And now lining up Finn Balor. Finn Balor getting lined up here. Are we going to see a zigzag? Yes, we do. Zigzag connects. And Ziggler goes straight into a cover. Realises how much the first fall is in this matchup. No, and Balor just gets a shoulder up. Maybe it's too early on for signature maneuvers, but it is enough to wear your opponent down. A lot of energy was taken out of both Ziggler and Balor kicking out of the signature maneuvers. But Ziggler now lining up Balor again as he gets to his feet. Are we going to see a second zigzag? Yes, we do. Second zigzag connects straight back into the cover. Counter one, counter two, and again Balor gets the shoulder up. Again, exerting a lot of energy, a lot of strength to kick out. Maybe it's worth just taking the fall. But a lot of people say whoever gets the first fall does win the matchup. And Balor again. Third zigzag. That's 3 zigzags in a row. Go straight for a cover. Dolph Ziggler with the first fall. No, he isn't. Again, Balor gets the kick out. And Ziggler showing signs of frustration. How many people have you seen kick out of 1 zigzag? Let alone 2. Let alone 3 as he goes for an axe handle off the second rope. But Balor moves out the way. And wait a minute, Finn Balor now. Finn Balor going up top. And Finn Balor said enough is enough. Goes for the coup de grace. Finn Balor hits the coup de grace. Straight in for the cover. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. Finn Balor gets the first fall. And Ziggler hits a dropkick. There's no rest point anymore. There used to be a rest point after the matchup. When a fall was made, there would be a breakup. And now Finn Balor is getting punished by Dolph Ziggler, who hits a back suplex on Finn Balor. It's amazing how quickly that a match can change. Balor gets the first fall, and Ziggler now with the elbow. Now Balor reverses it, and Balor now staying in control of this matchup. And here comes Balor with a clothesline. Ziggler gets back up, gets knocked down again. Balor goes right, blockbuster connects to Dolph Ziggler. And Finn Balor sends him into the corner. You know what normally follows after a blockbuster. And Balor goes into his own corner, runs at Dolph Ziggler, hits him with a dropkick, sends him into the second turnbuckle. And Balor gonna go up top. Are we gonna see a second coup de grace? And a coup de grace connects to Dolph Ziggler again. Straight into the cover. 1, 2. Oh, and this time Dolph Ziggler kicks out. Was it strategy that Ziggler let the freak out happen on the first? In the first coup de grace. And now Balor on the second rope, urging Ziggler to get to his feet. Jumps off. Waits for a drop kick, but Ziggler moves out the way. This has been an incredible start to this matchup. As Ziggler now stalking Balor again. Is he going to go for the fourth zigzag? Yes, he does. Hits it with the fourth zigzag. Goes for a cover. Will Ziggler even the odds? There's 2. There's 3. Dolph Ziggler evens the odds. 1 apiece now for the United States Championship. And Balor quickly moves out the way. But Ziggler takes it back down and goes for a headlock. Nice strategy from Dolph Ziggler now, trying to wear down Finn Balor. But Balor knows what the strategy is. Gets back to his feet, gets back to a standing position, hits the elbows to the midsection. I'll hoist him up, and Ziggler counters with an inverted DDT. If you're a fan of boxing, you know getting shots to the midsection takes a lot of air out of you. And Ziggler knows that now. He took 2 shots to the body. I think it angered him. He knows it was taking a lot out of him. And Ziggler takes him with a DDT, and Ziggler's been in control quite a lot of this matchup now since Balor got the first fall. And Ziggler with a famouser. And Ziggler goes for a cover. Will he make it 2-1? Will he make it 2-1? Yes, he does! Ziggler makes it 2-1. The strategy by Finn Balor. And Ziggler hits a neckbreaker, and so far, the past 5 minutes or so has been all Dolph Ziggler. And Ziggler now showing signs of fatigue already. With 21 minutes to go, it's 2-1, and Ziggler goes for that vintage DDT, but Balor reverses it into a Russian leg sweep, goes for a cover. Maybe that punishment took it out of Ziggler, and Ziggler only kicks out at 2.5. Balor goes for a drop kick to the back of the head. Ziggler moves out the way, and Ziggler now going to go for another neck breaker, again working on the head and neck of Finn Balor. Been an incredible matchup so far with 20 minutes to go. And Balor gets a shoulder up. And again Ziggler hits the famouser on Finn Balor. Goes for lining him up again. And Ziggler with a zigzag. And surely that is going to make things 3-1 now in this 30-minute Iron Man match. Gets him away from the ropes. Good ring awareness. There's 1. There's 2. And Finn Balor, no! Finn Balor gets the shoulder up at 2.9. Exerting a lot of energy to kick out there. Oh, wait a minute. And Ziggler says that's it. Ziggler says he's going 3-1 up no matter what. Lining up. Shades of Shawn Michaels against Bret Hart. No! Balor kicks out. Balor, reverses the super kick. And Ziggler just reverses with a scoop slam. Absolutely incredible counter from Finn Balor, but an even better counter from Dolph Ziggler. Scouted the run from Finn Balor and turned it into a scoop slam. And Balor still fighting back, but Ziggler fighting back as well, but Balor fighting back. Shot to the body. And Balor now going for a Northern-like suplex, but this time Bridges holds on for the cover. He's got two, and no, Ziggler just kicks out. Absolutely incredible matchup. It gives me great honour to call this matchup as Balor gets countered by Ziggler. And Ziggler now going for a neck breaker again. Yes, he does. How much punishment can Balor take from that neck? How much punishment can he take from the back of the head? But he's still fighting with an uppercut. Oh, wait a minute. Is he going for 19? 16? Yes, he connects. 19, 16 connects. But he doesn't go for a cover. Is that wise strategy from Finn Balor? I'm not sure. As Ziggler counters again. And Ziggler, again, he knows what he needs to do. Continue that punishment to the back of the head. Goes for a cover. As this cost Finn Balor another point. Now he kicks out. Ziggler now showing signs of frustration. He thought he could be 3-1 up now. Probably could be 4. Oh! And that last famouser, I think might have busted open Finn Balor. I think it might have busted open Finn Balor. And there's a count. There's 2. And again Finn Balor kicks out. This crowd in Chicago trying to get Finn Balor back. But it looks like we're going to get sweet chin music. Sweet chin music. Will it connect? This time, no. Balor kick. Balor reverses again. But Ziggler quickly gets on the attack. Oh, wait a minute. But Balor counters into a DDT. And I think that DDT might have busted open Dolph Ziggler as well. I can see blood pouring out of Balor. But I guess I could see it pouring out of Ziggler as well. But Balor, coup de grace connects. Coup de grace to Ziggler. There's 1. There's 2. And Ziggler loses a point. Balor evens the odds. It's now 2-all. And Balor gonna push him up with the brainbuster. And Balor looking at that blood on his face. He's not happy, but he's gonna line up Dolph Ziggler again. Going for that brainbuster for a second time, and it connects. There is now blood pouring out of Dolph Ziggler. Oh, and it's got to come out even more when you deliver a knee like that. We are now 2 apiece with 17 minutes to go as Ziggler reverses Balor. And this time he connects with that DDT. Goes for a cover. Will it become 3-1? There's 2. Is it going to be? No, and Balor kicks out. Quite interesting. None of these people, Ziggler or Balor, have gone for a submission hold. They've only gone for a pinfall. Remember, you can get a point via pinfall, submission, count out, disqualification. It doesn't matter. And Balor now with the cover, and again Ziggler kicks out, and you can see the fatigue now starting to kick in for both of these opponents as Balor continues to shot. It takes a lot out of you. Oh, wait a minute. 19-16. Is it going to connect for Balor? Yes, it does. But Balor not going for a cover again. I'm quite surprised as he gets a jawbreaker there. And again, a famouser from Dolph Ziggler. And that could cost Balor. That could cost Balor because Ziggler knows how much this means. Goes for a cover straight away. He gets a 2 count. And he doesn't get a 3. Finn Balor lucky there not to lose another point. Absolutely incredible matchup between these two. He hit a 19-16, didn't go for a cover. Ziggler capitalised. And Ziggler with an enziguri. And this time, maybe 3rd time's the charm when it comes to hitting the super kick on Finn Balor. No, again. Again, Balor moves out the way. But again, Ziggler continues the attack. Takes him in a headlock. Trying to wear down Finn Balor, trying to do whatever he can to make sure he doesn't get another pinfall. And Balor now from behind, gonna go for a back suplex, beautifully executed back suplex. And Balor now working on the leg. Ziggler can't hear a zigzag or a super kick if his legs are gone. And Balor now going for a cover. There's two, but Ziggler kicks out again. What does it take to do an Iron Man match? Just remember, this is a 30-minute Iron Man match. We've seen 1 hour Iron Man matches. I do not know how these guys do it. But Balor now hoists him up, goes for that brain buster again. You need to go for a cover. Well, no, he's not. He's not going to go for a cover. He's going to put the nail in the coffin. And I think he's going to go coup de grace. Yes, coup de grace connects to Ziggler. There's one. There's two. And Ziggler loses another point. Balor 3-2 up. And now Balor goes straight back on the attack with the inverted DDT. Oh, wait just a minute. Wait just a minute. Balor up top again. Hits an elbow drop. I thought he was going for coup de grace. I thought he was going for another coup de grace. Jawbreaker from Ziggler. Ziggler with an elbow. Shades of Dusty Rhodes. And Ziggler now on the second rope. Jumps up. This time connects with the double axe handle. 13 minutes to go in this matchup. Counter one. Counter two. And Ziggler again nearly got a fall. Balor just barely kicking out. But he dodges out the way of that drop kick. These two have been scanning each other really well. And now look at Balor. Hoists him up. And hits him with a Pele kick. And wait a minute, what does Balor have in store? The quickness of Balor. How does he do it? But Balor up top again. Halfway across the ring with a coup de grace. Changing position mid-flight. Goes for a cover. There's one. There's two. And Balor gets another point. Takes it to 4-2. And Ziggler is in trouble. If he wants to win back the United States Championship, he's got to come up with a different game plan. Because he is struggling now. He's 4-2 down. And Balor hits another senton. And Balor has control of this matchup. Oh, wait a minute, but there's a jawbreaker. I might have spoke too soon. And another famouser. Another famouser. I'm pretty much losing my voice in this matchup. Then another jawbreaker from Ziggler. He needs to come up with a plan as he goes for a cover. Was that famouser and jawbreaker enough to put Balor away? No, it wasn't. Balor not giving up. Doesn't want to give up again. Ziggler goes for a dropkick. Countered by Balor. And Balor goes for a spinning heel kick. Countered. Ziggler goes for a dropkick. Countered. How are these two doing so well with the counters? Oh, and there's a gutbuster from Balor. Goes for a cover. This is what Balor needs to do. He needs to quickly go for these covers. But Ziggler manages to only kick out of a one. We have 12 minutes to go. It's 4-2. Ziggler is in trouble here. As Balor now knows he has the lead. Gonna taunt Dolph Ziggler now with the blood pouring. That cut is nasty above Balor's head. It's showing on that paint of his, on that white paint. The white face paint. But he hits a 19-16 on Ziggler. Referee right down. Shoulders down. Counter two. Counter three. And Balor has made it 5. And I repeat, 5-2. Ziggler is in trouble of winning back the United States Championship. As Ziggler now is in desperate need. But Balor up top hits the coup de grace to Dolph Ziggler. And ladies and gentlemen, is this going to be 6? Is this going to be 6? Yes, it is. Absolutely incredible comeback. I thought early on when Dolph Ziggler went 2-1 up that Balor was in trouble. He's now turned it around to 6-2 as Ziggler in the corner. Maybe fourth time's the charm. No, again, super kick just will not connect. Balor has scouted all 4 of the super kick attempts from Dolph Ziggler. None of them have been executed. Maybe Dolph Ziggler needs to come up with another idea. As Balor now going up top. Are you kidding me? Not another coup de grace. This time, coup de grace. Beautifully executed. Shoulders down. Is it 7? Yeah, no! Ziggler kicks out. Ziggler knows he can't afford to lose another point. He got the shoulder up. As Balor says, no, I'm not having any of that. And goes for a splash, but Ziggler moves out the way. Ziggler needs to hit a zigzag or something as he hits another famouser. Ziggler hits another famouser. I'm surprised my voice has lasted this long into the matchup. And Ziggler gets a fall. Ziggler gets a fall and makes it 6-3. He's still down by 3. As Balor sends him face first. Ziggler is still in trouble. The Ziggler portion of this crowd, the Ziggler fan proportion in this crowd, should I say, know that he's still got a lot of work to do. And oh my God, double knees to the face. Shades of Chris Jericho with a code breaker. As Balor now goes for another pinfall with that inverted code breaker. Do it, no, Ziggler kicks out. End of the day, Ziggler still has 10 minutes to get this match back on track. As Balor now going to go Shining Wizard. Yes, he does, to the back of the head. And Finn Balor now. Is he going for that vintage drop kick? Sending Dolph Ziggler into the corner. Yes, he does. And Balor trying to catch his breath. Trying to catch a breather. But he's also allowing Dolph Ziggler to do the same. As Balor now jumps to the top rope. How does he get the energy to jump over the ropes and jump over to the top? And he hits another coup de grace. And this match is now 7-3. And is it safe to say that this one is all but over now? Is it safe to say that? I don't know. I don't want to speak too early. But Dolph Ziggler will not give up. He still has so much heart and determination. As Dolph Ziggler now. And Dolph Ziggler hits a zigzag. Ziggler hits the zigzag. Goes straight for a cover. We haven't seen one of them since the early stages of the matchup. Yes, and he gets a fall. 7-4. 7-4. Still have a lot of work to do for Ziggler. Still a lot of work to do. Sheamus watching this. Ad backstage. He will face the winner of this for the United States Championship. And Ziggler. Nice strategy from Dolph Ziggler. Balor was going for another coup de grace. He rolled to the outside. But Balor now with the assault on Ziggler on the outside. Not letting him catch a breather. Nice strategy from Dolph Ziggler there. As we have 8 minutes to go. It is now 7-4. Balor pretty much has this in the bag. Ziggler needs 3 falls to get this match back as a draw. As another gutbuster goes for a cover. Does Ziggler have the energy to kick out? Yes, he does. Both of these men have been busted open. The blood pouring out of Balor. You can't even see the face paint anymore. As he holds up the Too Sweet symbol. And Ziggler, blood coming out of his head as well. As he gets to his feet. But it looks like Balor is going to hit it. Yes, he does again. Alright, nice counter. Nice counter from Ziggler. And Ziggler, oh wait a minute, counters the heel kick. Counters the heel kick. Takes him down. And Dolph Ziggler going to snap the neck. Nice strategy from Dolph Ziggler. But no, Ziggler. This is not the time to be taunting. This is not the time. But maybe he's trying to get this crowd on his side. Maybe he needs the crowd on his side. And I think Ziggler might have been going for another super kick attempt. But Balor goes to the corner to try and get back to his feet. And a beautiful, beautiful enziguri from Balor. And Balor going for a cover. Is that going to be enough? No. Ziggler kicks out. We have just over 6 minutes to go. 6 minutes to go in this matchup. It is 7-4. It is 7-4 in this matchup. As Balor hoists him up. And Balor going to go for that Pele kick again to the side of the head of Ziggler. Is there any way in 6 minutes that Ziggler can get 3 falls to make this a draw? He hits an headbutt right to Balor, but that just ticked Balor off, who Snapmare takes down Ziggler and goes for a dropkick to the back, but Ziggler moves out the way. And Ziggler now. You got to think, is he worried now? Does he realise this match is coming to an end? Is he trying to come up with a strategy? There's a famouser, but look at that, doesn't go for a cover this time. Needs a definite pinfall, so goes for a zigzag for extra measure. Is it going to be enough to make it 7-5? There's one, there's two. No! Balor kicks out, and you got to think that has just made Dolph Ziggler very, very angry. He thought he had him. Maybe Ziggler was hoping for a submission hold there, but Balor got out of it quickly. And Balor with a snap suplex. Now, does Balor just have to fight? Does Balor just have to fight now in a match like this? Just wear down Ziggler, keep him grounded. But no, maybe Balor wants another fall as he goes up top. And Balor now with a coup de grace again. I've lost count of how many we've seen in this matchup. And it is now 8. I repeat, 8-4. Is there any way Ziggler's coming back with 4 minutes to go? I don't know, as he hits a zigzag, but I think this match is just about over. The zigzag, he goes for a cover, and he gets it. It is now 8-5. It seems to be whenever Balor gets a fall, Ziggler gets one his own, but he doesn't seem to get any more after that. I don't think this is the time for sleeper holds. And Balor realises that. Balor could easily just sit in that sleeper hold, because it wouldn't cost him anything. As Balor now hoists up Ziggler and hangs him up on the top rope. I think this set match is just about done, ladies and gentlemen. It is now 8-5. Ziggler needs 3 falls just to draw this match up, to take it to overtime. He hits it a reverse scoop slam, but Balor kicks out of the counter one. That's almost sending a sign to Ziggler that I've got this match in the bag. It is my match. And Balor knows he has this match done. Oh, wait a minute. The counter from Balor. Countered the famouser. Hits him with a 1916 with 2 minutes, 40 seconds to go. Balor in the cover. He gets 2 and he gets 3. And that is just about a wrap. It's 9-5. Congratulations to Finn Balor on retaining the United States Championship. Now, if I was Finn Balor, what I would do is go out, grab my belt and just walk to the locker room and go take a shower. Even if the referee counts him out for a counter, it's only going to make it 9-5. 9-6, should I say. And another one, 9-7. There's no way it's going to happen. With 2 minutes to go, Balor has this one in the bag, and he's just now taking his time with Ziggler. Taking his time, countering every move. You can see a sign of panic now from Ziggler. You can tell that he's starting to panic. He realises he's lost this matchup. Ziggler had an incredible strategy from the start. He had this match in the bag. I think the confidence got to him when he went 2-1 up. And Ziggler just got too confident. Balor saw that and capitalised on it. And did what he does best. And Balor now wants to go double digits. We've never seen 10 falls in an Iron Man match before. Especially in a 1 hour Iron Man match. This is a 30-minute one. As Balor now with a cover. And ladies and gentlemen, it is now 10-5 in this matchup. There is nothing Ziggler can do to win this matchup. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, if you was hoping to have a more of an even matchup. But I think Ziggler just got proven that maybe he's not the best, as there's 55 seconds to go. And Balor giving Ziggler a neck breaker of his own. And Balor just taking his time now. Balor just can take his time. That's all he has to do. Take his time in this matchup, because he has this in the bag. And Ziggler is getting punished. And Ziggler kicks out of the counter one. There, ladies and gentlemen, there is 10 seconds left. But still, your United States champion is Finn Balor. Maybe the demon was too much. Maybe the demon was too much for Dolph Ziggler. Maybe Dolph Ziggler was expecting Finn Balor one-on-one. Maybe he did not expect the demon. But ladies and gentlemen, still your United States champion after a 30 grueling minute match. He wins 10-5. Finn Balor is your United States champion. He ends 2K18 as champion. And now will face Sheamus on the first Raw of 2K19. Well, coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, the club has imploded. AJ Styles has been kicked out. Luke Gallows, Carl Anderson, Lars Sullivan asked him for a tag team match. And who should be his partner? An unlikely alliance of Shinsuke Nakamura. From Shinsuke Nakamura. I cannot believe that I'm about to call a matchup where it's AJ Styles teaming with Shinsuke Nakamura against Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson. It all started back at the Royal Rumble of last year, when Finn Balor joined forces with Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson. At WrestleMania, it was the club show. They helped AJ Styles defeat Shawn Michaels, and that was the new team. At Backlash, Finn Balor and AJ Styles teamed up to defeat D-Generation X, and these two, along with Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson, absolutely ran havoc on Monday Night Raw. They protected Finn Balor and his World Heavyweight Championship and caused a huge rivalry with Shinsuke Nakamura, back and forth matches. AJ Styles cost Shinsuke Nakamura countless World Heavyweight Championship matches. And then, when Finn Balor lost the World Championship, he decided to leave the club. He wanted to go out on his own. AJ Styles said he'll become the leader. Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson refused to have him as a leader because last time he was leader, he ditched them as soon as he became WWE Champion. He got what he wanted and left them. AJ Styles said he doesn't need the club needs him. Gallows and Anderson, along with Lars Sullivan, who joined the club back at SummerSlam, decided to take out AJ Styles, but who would make the save? None other than Shinsuke Nakamura. But it's quite interesting, Nakamura's first match of rivalry coming to WWE was AJ Styles. Into last matchup of the evening, and it looks like Shinsuke Nakamura is going to be starting this one off against Carl Anderson. He went for a super kick early on, but a Michinoku driver by Shinsuke Nakamura takes him down. As I was saying, do you remember the first matchup Nakamura had was against AJ Styles, and they've been rivals ever since, and I still don't really know the reason behind it. I still don't know what is going on. But ladies and gentlemen, it's been an absolutely incredible night here tonight. We kicked off with the pre-show where Sheamus defeated The Miz, Tyson Kidd, Curtis Axel, Ty Dillinger and Jason Jordan to become the number one contender for United States Championship on the first Raw of WWE 2K18. Seth Rollins and Rusev, absolutely incredible matchup with Seth Rollins getting the victory. As Shinsuke Nakamura runs and delivers a huge knee to Carl Anderson in the corner. And you know what I was thinking? Is it shockwave time? Yes, it is! What about the countless handicap matches Nakamura has had with Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson? I bet he's happy to have someone like AJ Styles in his corner this time. As he lines up Carl Anderson. Wait a minute, are you kidding me? Gonna go! Yes, he does with the Kinshasa! The Kinshasa connects. Is it going to be over already in this matchup? No, Carl Anderson just gets the shoulder up. Also tonight, Sasha Banks becoming the Raw Women's Champion. This is going to be a bad sign heading into a new season. Will Bayley be able to do the first thing on the first show of 2K19, which will be Battleground, ladies and gentlemen, SmackDown's exclusive pay-per-view. We also saw Sanity and Authors of Pain tear each other apart in the semi-finals of the tag tournament. They will now go to Royal Rumble in the finals to face either the winner of Usos and Revival at the Battleground pay-per-view. We just saw Dolph Ziggler and Finn Balor tear the house down with a 30-minute Iron Man match. Oh, wait a minute. Oh my God. 1912 from Luke Gallows to Shinsuke Nakamura, who gets the shoulder up at the counter too. AJ Styles still yet to be in this matchup. Lars Sullivan watching at ringside. Definitely been a factor for the club over the past few months. Still to come after this, our main event. Bray Wyatt versus Aleister Black for the World Heavyweight Championship. And AJ Styles got the tag from Nakamura, and Gallows just ran at him like a freaking steam train and took him down and takes him with a belly-to-belly suplex. And Gallows now in control of this matchup. AJ Styles maybe didn't expect this match to go like this, but just think of the history AJ Styles has with Gallows and Anderson. They travelled the world together. They ran Japan. They've run the independent scene. Oh, and it countered by AJ Styles with a jawbreaker. And with a backhand, he's going to have to do something to get Big Gallows off his feet. And maybe with the huge brainbuster connects. We saw that from Balor moments ago in that 30-minute Iron Man match. As Gallows now wants to make a tag. And AJ Styles says enough is enough. AJ Styles says enough is enough. And AJ Styles hoists up Gallows and takes him down. With the Styles Clash, the counter two. And it's over just like that. AJ Styles and Nakamura defeat the club. Well, I did not expect that match to end like that. It was every one of these people hit their signature maneuver. It started with Gallows with the cutter, Nakamura with the Kinshasa, Gallows with the 1912, and then it ended with the phenomenal AJ Styles hitting the Styles Clash, and Gallows just could not kick out of it. Well, I did not expect that. But AJ Styles did say on Raw that he was having a quick match-up for this one. He was going in, getting the job done. But they worked well as a team. They worked well as a team. They show respect for each other. Congratulations to AJ Styles and Shinsuke Nakamura. Well, ladies and gentlemen, coming up next is our main event. Bray Wyatt defends his World Heavyweight Championship against Aleister Black, the #1 contender. But don't forget who's going to be at ringside. Sami Zayn and that strange human family member of the Wyatt family who wears the sheep mask, who we don't know. Wait. Who the hell are you? Wait. You're that guy with the sheep mask. What? Why you do it to...